Connections, accountability, and what comes next. This week reminded us why real estate is, at its core, a relationship business. This past Thursday evening, my team, Source Realty Group, part of the larger KW Home Group brokerage, gathered for our annual client appreciation dinner at Atmosphere. That's a warm and charming bistro across from City Hall where we celebrated the people who trusted us, referred us, and partnered with us this past year. 3 years running now, this event has grown into the highlight of our calendar. And once again, the magic wasn't in the speeches, rather, it was in the conversations. As guests mingled, the connections started popping up everywhere. And that's Guelph for you. The rule of 6 degrees of separation feels more like two. And it's a reminder that community isn't something you talk about, it's something you build over years, one relationship at a time. Now, on a serious note, the RECO iPro trust account scandal continues to ripple across Ontario, and the implications are significant. Now, consumers thankfully are being kept whole, thanks in part to the insurance fund that ensures transactions close and the clients aren't left stranded. Agents, however, are bracing for the reality of pennies on the dollar, if anything at all. The larger issue here is trust. The Minister of Public and Business Service Delivery has now signaled that an external administrator will be appointed to RECO to clean up the mess. That's not a small step. It's actually a very clear indication that the regulator failed in its most fundamental responsibility, protecting the public and ensuring the integrity of our profession. RECO's board and CEO have scrambled to release statements of cooperation and claim they were kept in the dark since May. Whether that's true or not, it's just unacceptable. Leadership is responsible for the culture it creates, the oversight it demands, and the transparency it insists on. And right now, consumer protection and the credibility of every ethical realtor in Ontario deserves better. We'll keep watching this closely and we'll keep you informed. So here's what's coming up next, and this is your heads up. We're deep into the Canadian Real Estate Association's October market report, their year-end projections. We're reviewing everything, local, regional, and national data, and cross-referencing early 2026 projections. What we're seeing is significant, and if you're planning to buy or sell in the next 12 to 18 months, you're going to want a front row seat. So next week's post will break down our full 2026 predictions for Guelph and Wellington County, including the early indicators that most agents will miss until spring. So if there's one blog post you read this year, make it that one. And then just like that, the holiday season begins. Black Friday has officially arrived. Historically, it's the day retailers finally turn profitable on the year. For many of us, it marks the start of gifting, gathering, and supporting the local businesses that make our community what it is. So this season, I'll be keeping my shopping as local and as Canadian as possible. It's a small but meaningful way to invest back in the neighborhoods we serve. So, if you're thinking about making a move in 2025 or 2026, or simply want a clearer picture of how today's trends affect your property value, reach out anytime for a personal market review. Your next step deserves clarity, strategy, and a plan built around your goals. Enjoy the weekend.